Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back. I haven't posted in like 2 months because I had my A-level exams and I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't know what to post. I had a bit of a I know I wanted to come back to YouTube, but I really was just like really confused about what to do. And also, I've said this before, I'll say it again, I had problems editing. Like, I filmed videos and then it would just take me too long and I just gave up because it would take me weeks. But I can now edit because I now have a MacBook and I'm so excited to actually be able to film a video and then edit it really quick and upload it. The thought of it is making me go mad. So yeah, I'm filming this video today as a welcome back video because I'm back. And I don't know, I was kind of thinking about what to do and I came up with this idea to do a 10 things I've learned since I finished my A-levels video, because I finished my A-levels and I don't know, I feel like in that space of 2 months since I finished them I've learned so much more than I actually did when I was at school. So I thought that I would just list up what I'd learned and just talk about it. I've learned a lot more about life and myself in the last 2 months than I ever did in school. Just a quick side note, I do have a really bad cold, so if I start choking in the middle of this video, I'm sorry. Or if I start snotting on camera, I'm sorry. So just bear with that. I'll try my best to not die in this video. I've written down on my phone a list of things I've learnt, so I'm just going to go through them and I'll just list them off because I'm actually quite proud of this. I don't know why. Right, so the first one that I've got is buying a £20 tent from Lidl will not guarantee that you will stay dry and warm when you go to a music festival. I went to a music festival on the 21st of July to the 24th. I've still got the wristband on here, it was Truck Fest. It was brilliant, had a great time. But the weather was horrible. It rained all day on the Friday that we got there. And me and my friend, we went as a big group, but me and my friend that I was sharing a tent with, we bought this tent. It was 20 quid from Lidl. It was so cheap. We were like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Because my friends had gone the year before and it was sunny and it was okay. And we thought, we looked at the forecast and we were like, yeah, this is gonna be rain, but it'll be fine. Weather forecast is never true. We got there and the Friday it absolutely pissed it down, and it was so cold. We were soggy and wet. I didn't have enough warm clothes to wear and I didn't want to wear them because I didn't want them to get wet. So we literally spent the Friday night led in the tent, shivering. I'm not kidding. I thought I was going to die. We were frozen. We literally shivered for the whole night. And I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was freezing. Then it just kind of carried on and I now have a really bad cold because of it. Karma, I guess. I should have taken more warm clothes even though I didn't really listen to my mum. I was like, no, it's fine. I'll take one jumper, I'll take a pair of jeans, that's all I need. I needed more. It was pretty cold. Towards the end of the festival, it rained less and it was better, but we left the tent at the festival. It was muddy, it leaked, and my friend was I was lucky out of the two of us because my side of the tent was dry. Her side of the tent, it leaked into her side because we were on a slight dip, and so she had this mat and underneath the mat it was just soaked. We tried to dry it as best as we could, but the water would settle on the top and then seep through, and if you shook the tent you'd get wet. So we just left it. We abandoned it. It was rubbish. Next time I would go again. I will go again because it was really fun and it was a learning experience and I survived and I didn't die. But next time I will buy a better tent. Number 2 is kind of an annoying one. You can fracture the metatarsal in your foot from just walking. I have done that. I am now recovering from it. I did this 3 weeks ago. I literally I'd booked in loads more hours to do at work. I had to walk to work to get there. I was stood up all day because it was an 8-hour shift and I had to walk back, and I just had to, I'd been walking a lot after not walking a lot, because obviously I'd finished my A-levels, not really done anything. I fractured this is ridiculous. I fractured the middle like metatarsal in my foot from walking too much. It's an injury that athletes get from running and from, I've literally just done it from walking. I didn't know you could do it. When I was at the hospital, apparently a lot of junior doctors do it from just walking around loads and being on their feet all the time. So that is what I've done. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I basically didn't know what was wrong with it. They thought it was like soft tissue damage, and I was told to rest it, so I rested it, and then I went to the festival, and then I came back and it was bad again, it still hurt, and so we went to the doctors and they were like, you need to go for an x-ray. And then they were like, yeah, you fractured it. I was like, what? No, how? So yeah, that's something I've learned. I didn't know you could fracture a bone just from walking. I didn't know that. It's a bit annoying because I feel like an idiot and I feel like I've not done anything to it, but yeah, well, they offered me a boot and I just was like, no, that's just too far. It's just a little fracture, like, I'm okay, really. It hurts a little bit, it throbs, but apparently it'll heal, hopefully it'll heal in enough time. Number 3, I can survive a week away from my parents and not die of hunger. I went away when my exams finished to Brixham in Devon for a week with my friends, and I survived. We bought food, we made pasta, like, I was quite, you know, like, oh my god, like, I've never been away from my parents, like, you know, without a parent before. How am I going to survive this? It was fine. I had a lot of fun. We had a brilliant week. The weather was gorgeous. I might insert a bit of footage of what it looked like. It was stunning. And I managed to survive. I got the train there and back, and we cooked ourselves food. Yeah, we were okay. And it was a really fun week. And I would go again. And it was really lovely. So this is more of a, like, shut up, Charlotte. Number 4 is Harry Styles is a brilliant actor. Side note, Dunkirk is an amazing film. Yeah, I learned another thing. Harry Styles is actually really good at acting. I thought he was going to be good, but then I watched the film and was actually pleasantly surprised. He's actually really good. Like, I'm not just saying that because I'm a fan. He's actually really good. Like, I was shocked. He was, like, not to be spoilery, he was quite mean in it, which is not him, I don't think, anyway. Yeah, no, he was really good in it. I was pleasantly surprised. I've seen it twice. I do plan on going to see it again. I've seen it once in the normal cinema, and then I saw it in IMAX, which was just even more amazing. But yeah, no, it is an amazing film. Christopher Nolan did a brilliant job. All the actors in it were amazing, but obviously, because Harry never acted before, I was just like, oh my god, he's actually really good, like, what a shock. The next one is saving up for something is a really good feeling. Obviously I've said I bought MacBook, and I saved up like more than half of the money for it. My mum and dad agreed to pay the other half, because I need it for uni anyway, and they said they would, they didn't mind, which I was really grateful for. I saved up a lot of money for a MacBook, and I'm really proud of myself, and seeing it on my desk, looking at it, just like, I bought that, like, I paid for part of that, you know, really expensive laptop, and I'm really proud of myself, and it means I can make more good videos and probably edit. But yeah, I'm really proud of myself for saving up. It was a good feeling picking it up and being like, I paid for half of this. Like, I didn't actually cry giving the woman the money. I was like, you know what? I've earned this money, and I felt good. I felt good. It was a good feeling. Number 6 is friends and family will come together when someone is in need. I've had 2 situations recently when something's happened to someone, and we've been quite scared, but, you know, friends came to the rescue and helped, and everything was okay, and family came to the rescue and helped, and everything was okay. I never really had those kind of experiences before when someone was like properly in trouble, and they've like quite opened my eyes to a lot of things. Life shouldn't be taken for granted. It's a sacred thing, but I did learn that friends and family will always come to the rescue if you need them, even if you think they won't. They're always there, and that was quite nice to see. But yeah, that's one thing. They were situations, but learning that and seeing that I could cope as well in those situations was pretty good. So number 7 is sunsets at the beach in England are actually beautiful. That sounds like a really weird one, but when I went to Brixton with my friends, there was this beautiful private beach. The sunset was stunning. Like, I have photos, honestly. It was just, I'd never seen anything like it before. And it was amazing. And I was like, we're still in England? Like, how can this be? We're still in England. Why does it look so nice? Like, I felt like I was abroad the whole time we were there. It was just gorgeous. I'll insert some photos so you can see what I mean. It was just stunning. And I mean, I couldn't get over it. I was just thinking about it now. I'm like, how can it look like that? But yeah, number 8 is I'm actually a lot more organised than I think I am. Yeah, when I went to Brixham, I was quite organised. I had a first aid kit. I mean, my mum had helped to get some of this stuff, so not really me. But like, I was organised in terms of like, I was the one with the key. You know, I took everything that I needed out with me and stuff like that. I was always the one with sun cream. You know, I was quite organised in knowing when we were going and being like, yeah, guys, this is the train we need to get on. This is the bus we need to get on. And I surprised myself. So I feel like I can kind of survive on my own once I go away to uni. But like also know where I'm going, you know, being at my lessons and stuff like that. So I've pleasantly surprised myself. I'm actually a lot more organised than I thought was. My friends did call me Mother Shar for the whole week because I was always like, you need a plaster? Here's a plaster. Like, do you need sun cream? Here's sun cream. So number 9 is I've learned to never take the NHS for granted. Like I said, I've experienced some things. Obviously, I've hurt my foot. Even though it took a while for me to actually find out what was wrong with my foot, you know, they've been really good and really helpful. I've not really had to go to the hospital a lot before in my life. Like, I've been lucky to not have to. And I've been at the hospital a few times in the last month or so. So yeah, I've realised how amazing a job the NHS do. Like, I didn't quite realise how much the NHS was struggling, because they do still do an amazing job. But from talking to nurses that were there, and you know, they talked about like how many hours they do. Like, they honestly, the NHS doesn't get as much credit as it deserves, and it needs so much more funding than it gets. I'm not getting political or anything, but it does need, like, it needs so much more funding than it gets. Because like, I'm not gonna lie, like, part of the reason that I turned down the boot that they offered me was because I was like, you know what, this would save them money. Like, they can use this for someone else that actually really needs it. I don't need it. So they need a lot more money and they don't get enough money, and it sucks because they do amazing jobs every day and they save people's lives. And I've seen that recently, but yeah, that's another thing I've learned. Finally, number 10 is bit of a randomer. Love Island is actually a good show. Like, I didn't watch last year's because I thought, like, not for me, blah, blah, blah. And I watched it this year and it is so good. It's finished now and I'm really sad about it. It's actually a brilliant show. Like, it's so entertaining. The contestants on it were really funny. Some of them I didn't like that much. But most of them, Kem and Chris, the best. Camilla, the best. Montana, I loved quite a lot of them. Yeah, and I even wore this top today just because I knew this was the last one. I even went out and bought a top because of it. Like, that's a big deal. It says on paper, he's my type. I was a bit thinking about Love Island finishing, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy one. But yeah, Love Island's actually a really good show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Bit guided over, but it was a good show, good show. That is all 10 of the things that I've learned since finishing my A-levels. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually quite enjoyed just chatting finally to the camera. It's been a while. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe down below to see more of my videos. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll put my social media links in the description. You can follow me on all my things. I hope to see you next week, and I hope you have a lovely week and a lovely day, and yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye! I feel like I should get rid of doing that because that's just a bit old. Like I said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye! I think that was good enough. Woo!